What is up, killers? Kev here, and today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition. This video we are going to be looking at 10 PlayStation 4 mods released in the month of November of 2020. But without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. IA92's Beginner's Mage loadout coming in at 1.6 kilobytes of a download, just a basic Mage build goods for beginners fresh from Skyrim or coming out of the tutorial. This will be a great adventures build for you and to progress this particular one, adding different things thus upon going into the game. This one you get some spell tombs, you get some gold, robes, also get a few different things such as soul gems. Great little pickup on this particular one. The set item location, or shall I say chest location of this particular collection or this little selection of goodies is going to be on screen now. Again, probably one of the most iconic starting places within the game, and it is all completely free. So if you do want to be a mage and you want to sort of enroll within there, these are really nice indeed. Hopefully we can see many more of these. I really do like the fact that these are coming out for those beginner players, and as well it's going to be a fresh start. Maybe even have it before, maybe even coming right into the tutorial within Helgen's Keep. Abandoned Survival Camp coming in at 172.3 kilobytes of a download. The location of this one is going to be very easy. This one is kind of like a starter, so not a player home, but it's sort of a starter settlement for you guys to enjoy and to have a little look. You can obviously store all of your stuff there. You can fast travel it as soon as you exit out of the Dungeon of Helgen. You can do that if you want to, and there's a few different things there, such as including all workstations, including cooking, and a tent with 2 beds if you do want to sleep there or keep visiting. Also as well, there's going to be chests around there packed with all sorts of ingredients, ingots, food, weapons, armor. This is absolutely great. It's kind of corresponding with other mods that we have covered within this video and on the channel. If you are a fresh person or just want sort of an easy quick start to your new playthrough on Skyrim, this one is definitely going to be a great one. I'd point you in the direction of this one. So many goodies within this particular mod, and the great thing is it doesn't matter where you are in the point of your game. If you want something small and a little camp just to visit and drop off your stuff, or even craft a few potions or polish off some armor, this is a must download for you. IA92's Cure Disease spell on all platforms available and coming in at 2.8 kilobytes of a download. A spell that can cure any disease affecting the player. This is an hostile when vampiric, and for example when you find a nearest to a shrine to cure, which takes time to find by the way, or maybe you're even trying to take a potion to cure the disease, then look no further. This spell will fix any problems that you do have. All you need to do is go over to the chest set location on screen now, learn this particular spell and cast it as soon as you are diseased with any things like that. No point in making potions anymore or doing the other necessary steps of locating a shrine. This you can pretty much pop and go on the way through your adventure through the world of Skyrim. Really useful indeed. Not too sure why they didn't have this even as a late game spell. That would have been very intricate and very detailed to add within there. As a master magician or a conjuration, anything like that would have just made sense to have it in there instead of relocating that every single time that you are diseased. Keith coming in at 1.4 kilobytes of a download. This mod adds a follower by the name of Keith. He can be found at the Nightgate Inn and he will join you wherever you are your adventure to go on and continue it indeed. Changes this particular follower into something unique. This one is going to be a great and unique follower, that is for sure. It's kind of like just a mini mannequin, but I tell you this now, he definitely does pack a punch. He is absolutely awesome. He is trained within heavy armor, light armor, one-hander, two-hander, archery, and can pretty much withstand anything. This wooden little follower packs a mighty punch. Recolored bound weapons coming in at 30 kilobytes of a download, a PlayStation 4 mod exclusive for this particular one, and it adds a bunch of beautifully colored weapons within the game for you guys to pick up for completely nothing. Head over to the Sleeping Giants Inn within Riverwood. Underneath the counter west side is going to be a bound weapon urn. Open that up and you will have all of these delights to pick and choose from. They are obviously going to be in the shape and the form of the Daedric weapons within the base game, but also upon equipping them might just look like a visual or a standard sort of Daedric weapon. Obviously bound weapons will be a sort of having that effect once upon sort of drawn or sort of presented within combat, and these ones look really cool indeed. The blue ones are going to look like the standard ones, if not a little bit more of a high poly texture, which looks really cool indeed. But the favorite feature about these is they come in so many different colors as well. Orange and purple was going to be my favorite. If you do grab this one, let me know your favorite color preset for these particular recolored bound weapons within the comment section below. Quick leveling, coming in at 21.7 kilobytes of a download, a PlayStation 4 exclusive, but many others like this on the Xbox if that is what you're looking for. This one is pretty simple. I'm going to read the basic description of this one, and this one is doubles the amount of XP you gain within game. So if you're a little bit tired of that slow pace or even that little bit of a boring grind and you're on PlayStation 4 and you want to level up relatively quickly, this one could be a pickup for you. It's going to be a sleeper mod, as I say, really low download size, probably not even going to know it at all, but honestly, if you're looking to get up through those pace or even starting a new playthrough, or generally don't like sort of particular grindy things, shouldn't be playing this game, then this mod is going to be a great pick for you. Fenris's overpowered destruction magic on all platforms and available at only 9.1 kilobytes of a download. This mod is just purposely made for the principle of fun. It is going to be classed as a cheat container with overpowered items. Please do bear that in mind, guys. The mod author has listed that within the description if anyone starts bashing hate on this particular one. I think it's very nice indeed. Inside the cave to Helgen's Keep lies a chest called, you guessed it, Fenris's chest. Close to the exit inside are going to be some overpowered spells for anyone to collect. If you're a frost mage, destruction, maybe you like lightning, maybe you like a little bit of fire, this one's got you covered. Upon that one, it comes with an amulet, a ring. There's also going to be some gloves. There's loads of different other spells as we did list before. There's also going to be walking on water. There's a crazy amount of content within this particular chest. So maybe you are wanting to be an extremely overpowered mage or sorcerer once upon leaving the exit or the tutorial, shall we say, and you just want to be absolutely slaying everyone in your path, again for a little bit of fun, or if that's want to be your play style, maybe there's a little bit of backstory to that, whatever it may be, this particular mod will quench that thirst. IA92's hoods with armor ratings, available on all platforms and coming in at 14.8 kilobytes of a download, adds hoods with light armor ratings for matching sets. Pretty much as you can tell on screen now, these are going to be the corresponding ones, and there is a hidden chest just outside Falkreath for you guys to enjoy. I personally think this is really cool indeed. You can upgrade them and put enchantments on them, so you can build up the armor value rating ever so slightly more to pair with your sets. Very nice indeed. I'm hopefully thinking that this is going to correspond with the whole set armor value rating, as in a 5-piece, maybe that might roll within there. Again, perks are required for that, but hopefully that is integrated within this particular mod. It's nice just to have that little bit extra while roaming around within the light armor. Usually we are drawn more towards heavy armor, not only because of the aesthetics, but also the armor value rating too. Frost Werewolf Beast form, coming in at 1.6 kilobytes of a download. This is going to be a reskin of your beast form. Once upon transforming, your skin shall apply instantly to a frost overhaul, if not this particular one on screen now. It looks pretty cool indeed. This particular mod author does a lot of PlayStation 4 mods and has done a lot of these particular sort of skins to do with the werewolf, and we will be covering pretty much all of them on the channel. I think they look pretty good. It's a nice new outlet for the PlayStation 4 users who are using those particular werewolf characters. Loads of different ones out there, as I said before. We will be covering those, but for this one, it is going to be this frost one. Personally, I think it looks very cool indeed. Obviously, a lot of people do like using or picking different things, and if you are sort of choosing a different skin for a build, or maybe you just prefer a different skin in your werewolf and you are limited, such as the PlayStation 4 users, this again could be another great addition to add to your character if you do want to mix up sort of the particular skins. Instead of just using a vanilla one, maybe use something else, and this one could be a viable option. IA92's realistic Imperial Soldier's Armor, coming in at 1.2 kilobytes of a download, replaces 70% of the Imperial standard armor to full-faced helmets with a pair of Imperial armor for Legionnaires. Imperial armor is cool, but prefer the actual overview or sort of the overhaul to do with the full-faced helmet. I'm not too sure. The open one is really awful, even the heavy armor one. I just don't like it at all, but the full-faced one definitely is sort of that Sparta 300 vibed on that one, or even just a kickback from Rome. I think is much better and looks honestly really cool. Sort of gang you don't want to mess with the overhaul to do with the helmet. I think it's very nice indeed. I'm probably going to keep this one in my load order. Is going to be classed as a sleeper mod, coming in an incredibly low download size. For me, no preference on the load order. Pretty much grab this one, download it, and just throw it anywhere, and it worked absolutely beautifully. This is really cool, and if you are part of the fan club to do with the Imperials, this is going to be great for you, but a little bit more of a posing threat visually if you're a Stormcloak. So guys, that's the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. Click that subscribe button. Renix as well, there is going to be a little bell icon. If you click that, you will get a notification in some way, shape or form when I upload a video to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.